hold my poodle.
You would have a poodle.
Get wrecked.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Boneyard Arcade Podcast. As always, I'm Lucky Bones.
And I'm Grim Bones, and we have a red box sitting in front of us on a table.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that we not actually even point it out.
We're not even going to, make mention of it.
It's an elephant in the room. There's a big red box in the room.
I didn't even notice it on the table.
Wow, there's nothing on the table. What are you talking about?
You know what I did notice?
What?
I'm going to lift it up here.
Holy shit.
We got sent mail. I've blocked out my address for all the creeps out there.
Is that fan mail?
Because I don't want...
Is that fan mail?
Don't want to come home to... I mean, if I would come home to dirty underwear and use lingerie.
Oh, good, because I brought mine over.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
I just don't want to come home to someone sitting on my doorstep. But
Just...
So we received mail.
Men?
Well,
It's raining men! Copyright
gonna open this
laws,
up.
it's raining.
Can you get in trouble for singing it? Anyone?
That counts as a cover, so it's totally cool.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
That's fine.
Hallelujah,
That's why the people that
it's raining
made
men.
Jackie haven't gotten the shits at us yet.
They don't exist anymore.
Oh, they're dead.
I
Okay.
love that song though. That's
We got $1. Someone sent us $1. A fucking dollar. We've been asking for $1 for fucking ever, and we got $1. And you know what the best part about it is?
Can I see the dollar?
Take a look at George. Take a look at George. George.
George Washington has a penis on his head.
And you know what's the best thing about this?
Oh, it's $1?
We can take it.
This is money.
We can get $1.30 or some shit for this. Because...
I thought our money's worth less.
Wait,
Hang on.
we get
How
less.
does
Fuck! It's not even $1. Wait,
It's like 73 Australian cents.
wait.
Come on, use your brain.
No, it's the other way around.
No, what are you talking about?
$1 Australian dollar is 73 American cents.
Oh,
So
we were both wrong for like 5 seconds.
I was right first, and then you confused me. We get more money if we trade this in.
Yeah, but why would we? We've got to pin it somewhere. We've got to put it on the wall.
It's going to be here every week until we fill this wall with dollars and
I think we should
mini
just get a
dicks.
board where we start putting dollars on. Oh
Done.
my god, does it stay?
I'm adding it to the back.
Yes!
The envelope can go there.
Do we know who sent it?
I have a feeling I know who it was.
Thank you, kind stranger. We love you. Thank
I
you
think
for
it
our
arrived on a
penis.
Sunday,
Penis Washington head on the dollar.
but there's no post on Sundays. But I believe it was something to do with a Sunday. Are you leaving? You can't get off and just leave
That
shit.
was
You
a
make
Harry
everything
Potter-
go blurry.
That
and-
was a Harry Potter
Out of
reference,
focus.
and I'm dying because Chloe's sitting in the corner,
I
probably
know.
just being like,
I know.
"Oh my god!"
I even said it, and I thought this is her time to jump in with the Harry Potter reference. When I said
You set it up.
it arrived on a Sunday, and it was fucking silent, and I was like,
My face
"There's no
hurts.
post on Sundays."
My face hurts.
Saying
from
her line,
smiling.
but she doesn't fucking say her line.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to start whipping her ass into shape for what it's like to be in front of the camera.
I can't deal with this. This is amazing. We have $1. Dan
We've
made
got
a Harry Potter reference. They've got this big red box.
Yes,
It's like
but before we talk about my box,
your box.
what was your weekend like? I believe we've got some plans coming up in the future that you have started to work towards
I use that term loosely.
loosely.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So basically, in the realms of social media, in our friend circles, we basically came to the conclusion that we were going to do an X-Men group for Oz Comic Con, cosplay group.
Yes.
And everybody's sitting in the group and it's like, "Oh my god, I'm going to do this person. I'm going to do this person." And then Dan and I were like,
Who the fuck are we gonna do?
"What the shit are we going to do?
Yep.
God damn!"
Yep.
And so I'd been entertaining the idea of Cable since, you know, we saw the previews for Cable in the Deadpool movie, and I was like, Cable's a pretty fucking badass character.
Yeah.
I could probably do that.
Plus, if you do him, I've already got Deadpool suit, and I can do the Deadpool makeup, so we can do shit later on.
Yes! Oh my god, that would be so good.
Do that. That'll
Chloe
be
can wear my
alright.
Domino costume, actually. We'll give her an afro.
Yeah. And I mean, she's Mauritian, so
Yeah.
that works. And Josh, you can be like the unicorn or something.
Yeah, you can be the fluffy unicorn,
unicorn.
that Deadpool jacks off with.
Can be a unicorn.
And he holds it, and he's like, ah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, holy shit, continuing on track.
Yes.
I came to the conclusion I was going to do Cable, you're going to do...
Iceman.
Yeah.
Why? Because
Chili Willy.
Well, yeah, I was like, Iceman is like makeup heavy.
Yeah.
I don't mind having a beard. By all means, if you think it should be something I get rid of at some point, please let me know. But I kind of like having the beard, right? So I was like, what can I do to myself, makeup-wise, and keep the beard? And I'm going to go with Iceman because it means that I can frost myself entirely, including my beard.
Yeah, you give yourself little icicles
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Go
That's cute.
down this path of like X-Men suit or even like the movie ones with the jacket and stuff, and do some makeup.
Yeah, do the
eyes
makeup.
and shit. Do that.
Do the whiteout eyes where you can't actually see.
Yeah.
And you're going to have people lead you around all day.
Yeah. I mean, look, I haven't started on this at all yet, but I hear you have kind of given it a crack, loosely based.
Loosely based, yes.
Start on this costume. What have you done so far? Have you got any struggles? And what is your direction when you're heading into this? I'm using my hands like a motherfucker.
You make it sound like there's a plan here, like, and any kind of idea. I walked up to the shops and I'm like, I'm bored at home. I'm going to the shops, waddle. Get to the shops. I'm like, I want foam because I've obviously got to build Cable's arm, like, because it's all like, mechanical and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I get to the shops and I go to the reject shop.
Yep.
Bless.
It is good.
It's the best. It's the tits. Walk in and I'm just like, I'll get the yoga mats because that's what everybody uses for everything. And then I saw the yoga mats, like the tessellating ones, like the square tile ones. And then I look over and I see this big roll, this big roll. It's about as big as me. And I was looking at it, I'm like, ooh, what is that? It's the anti-fatigue foam stuff. And I was just like, so I buy this huge roll of stuff. It's like,
$25.
Yeah, and it's massive. It's like this big. And so I walk home with it and I get home and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna pattern this. I'm gonna do that thing where you wrap your arm in cling wrap and I'm gonna duct tape it and draw the stencil. I didn't.
No, I know you didn't. You know why? Because I've said so many fucking times I'm gonna do that. And then I look at it and I'm like, you know what?
I could probably just make it up.
Just gonna cut the foam.
Yeah, it just makes. Look, I can see the pattern and what it's gonna be like and what it needs. So I'm just like, I know better. So I didn't do that. And I was thinking, if you do every step really well and it turns out good, you could do a tutorial and film it. Oh my god, put it on YouTube for content. And then I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there with my Stanley knife, being like, I've got so much foam, I can fuck this up as many times as I want. So I'm sitting there hacking it to pieces. And by the end of it, I've got a good shoulder, but that's it. Like, nothing else is good. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I might actually have to do this properly. So if I do decide to do it properly, I will try and follow a tutorial and then make my own tutorial the lazy way.
Yep.
How to do this. But so far, it's all right. I've got the base suit. Yeah. That's already done. So, and I'm going to do my hair white and, like, shave this all down and, like, do scars and stuff. Yeah. And it's like, cool. It's just a thing. So there's that.
I was looking at the arm, actually. The one that Josh Groban... Is it Josh Groban?
Groban.
No, Brolin. The other dude.
Imagine.
You Raise Me Up, right? Is that dude? I don't know. It is, right? Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Look at you.
Josh Brolin.
Yes.
The actual tank dude. Not the dude who hits high notes, but the tank dude.
Yeah.
I was looking at his arm. And my first thought was, if I was going to do Cable, and particularly the metal arm, because it's on the left arm, I'd go with maybe a patterned skin, like a skins, like a thermal
yeah.
And then layer pieces of foam over the top of it so that it looks like you've got mechanics underneath.
That's kind of what I've done. Like I made a glove from scratch today, and anybody who says that sewing like stretch material is hard is like, not trying hard enough, because it's really not. And I can't sew for shit. So
I wouldn't have even made the glove. I would have bought a whole morph suit and just cut the whole fucking body off and
be like, glove, done.
So
I made the glove and I put it on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue pieces of foam to it in, like, I'm going to spray them with Plastidip and Plastidip. Prime them, paint them, all that kind of stuff, heat gun them. So it'll work eventually, but I like the idea that you said. It's like,
I noticed they did his arm a little bit different. Like in the animated series and the cartoons, he's got the solid metal arm.
And I looked at him like
Winter Soldier.
Yeah, those are the tutorials that I've been using.
Yeah, he looks like Winter Soldier. But in this new Josh Brolin release image that they've put out, he's got like a few parts of metal that really just stick out from the arm that are like, they look like they're pieces that sit on it.
Yeah.
And then he's got this really like, I guess they've given him a green arm in the movie.
Yeah.
And when they filmed it and just green screened this arm on, but it really looks like it's got a couple pieces that really stick out from the arm, but the rest of it is all
pretty streamlined,
skin tight. Yeah.
I think I can do that.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Gonna be good to see. I want to see some kind of video footage of this happening, because I'm going to be videoing.
Me swearing and cutting myself with a Stanley knife. Being like, oh fuck.
I'm somehow going to try not to go blind when I'm airbrushing my own face. So
you can have help if you ask, but otherwise I'll be filming you doing it to yourself, and I'll be like, oh my god, content.
I'm usually pretty stubborn.
You're like, I'll do most of it. I don't want to. You just don't worry about it. It's cool. I got it. And then you're like, I'm blind now.
And then I'm like, I'm eating paint and snorting paint and stuff. So, we'll make videos. We'll check that out. It's gonna be fun. We've got a group of 8 people or something.
Yeah.
I think, and we're all different X-Men.
We've got a bishop. We did have a rogue, and then she decided she wasn't going to be in Sydney. What a bitch. Lauren, you're a bitch. And then who else we got? We got Psylocke.
Yes.
We're going to have Jean Grey, Wolverine, maybe a Gwenpool.
Chloe's cosplaying. Chloe's gonna cosplay. She's gonna be Gambit and female Gambit. So it's, it's
Oh,
all
that's gonna be
like
hot. And she can speak.
boobalicious.
Wait a minute. Gambit speaks French.
Yeah, so
Chloe speaks French. Oh my god.
So that's gonna be an interesting adventure for me as well, because not only do I need to worry about Iceman, but I'm gonna help Chloe do some Gambit stuff. So,
I can help. Maybe,
yeah, so that'd be
if you need
cool.
help.
We're thinking maybe pink corset. I don't know.
That would be cute.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah, pink
I want Josh
corset.
to do Nightcrawler so bad. Because he's pointy, you know?
Yeah. He's pointy.
But he's not athletic.
Well,
He can't jump. If you've seen Josh jump, it's...
I haven't seen Josh run.
Oh,
I haven't seen Josh run.
he looked at me
I did
like...
both of those things very well, thank you.
I
It's funny.
I
I'll show you later.
haven't seen it.
She found a pink corset.
that's good.
She's been Googling. All right, so those are cosplans out of the way. We've got
And upcoming.
to talk about this.
Yeah, should we address the box in the room? The red one? The red one. The red one. I knew you were going to do that, so I was like, the red one.
My box.
Okay, so we both received one of these.
Yeah, but you've kept
I've kept
yours.
mine. I've kept mine in good shape.
I didn't. I immediately pulled everything out of the box and I'm like,
And in the lead up to this arriving, we were warned. Pennywise has sent you something. Pennywise has sent you a gift.
Pennywise, the dancing clown from It.
Yes. And so instantly we know that this is It related.
Which is the best thing ever because
Yeah.
it's such a good book.
So before I even go opening this up, why are we getting these? We're doing something this week.
Yes.
And we're getting to go and check out. Finally, we've been waiting for this shit since it was first announced. We're getting to go and check out the new movie, It.
Yeah, so the remake of the It movie that came out with Tim Curry ages and ages ago, and then it is it's also a book. So, seeing as how horror fans, makes sense, send the horror fans the Crazy Clown gift, which
Yep.
is amazing, and then send them off to see an early screening of It this week. When this podcast comes out, we will actually be sitting in a cinema watching this movie.
Yeah, and it's something I've been waiting for ages. I
too.
love the absolute shit out of Scary Clowns.
Like, how good was Tim Curry as Pennywise, though? Even though, like, the design itself wasn't the scariest
Yeah.
at the time, it was just like, well, at the time, anybody who's scared by a clown would have been like, no, that is just a
And
no-no.
there are people like that now.
I know.
Yeah.
Somebody posted on our Twitter, they were like, I'm scared of clowns. And me, because I'm one of those, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What's there to be scared of? But then I'm just like, well, I don't like deep water. So there you go. So
Yeah.
everybody's got their thing.
Yeah,
Some
everyone's
people
got
have
their thing.
clowns. Anyway, so we got the box.
Yeah,
and there's
we got this box, and
from Pennywise.
if you've seen the trailer, then you might realize or notice.
Are we going to open this?
Yeah, I'm going to open it now.
Oh, it's not just like a nice centerpiece.
No, look, I'm like,
it's kind of big and it's
do
taking
the
up room
thing.
for my drink.
it's cool
I'm going to
because
put my drink on the ground.
it's got like a tag on it, and it's like,
oh my god, is that
been
your real
addressed
name?
to me.
I love Nad.
yeah, Nad. I mean,
I don't know if it's
Nad.
backwards actually on the...
No.
I don't think it's backwards on
It probably will be. Probably will be. Yeah.
Josh, reverse that shot, please. I said Nad.
Okay. Cool. So, when this arrived, it's not so helium filled right now, but as soon as this arrived,
Yeah.
the balloon's just like,
Yep, you open the... Oh my
and
god.
it just flew out to like as far as I don't know.
It's
if I
got a
can reach
weight
it.
on the
Yeah.
bottom of it,
There's a
so it
weight
kind of
down
just
here, so-
comes up. I don't know how much of that you
Yeah.
can see in the shot, but
But,
it doesn't matter.
yeah.
You get the idea. There's a bloody freaking balloon in the box.
The balloon was hovering, and instantly, if you've seen the trailer, you know red balloons are huge in this trailer.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They are the thing that torments the kids
Yeah.
at the same time the clown is.
It's basically Pennywise.
Yeah, and so it popped out. And you know what I learned today?
It's a magnet.
It's a magnet,
Holy shit.
and it's strong. Anyway, so
Cool.
red balloon,
Red balloon. Amazing.
instant like box opening, holy shit moment.
Yep.
You know when it came
Shit,
to the
yeah. Amazing. Let's get... You do the wrong side. Oh my god, wow, nice postcard. Welcome to
we
Derry.
did. We got a Derry postcard.
Oh wow, I don't know if you can see that. Josh, tell me when I got it.
Josh,
Yeah, nice.
is it glary? Give us a thumbs up.
And then the side that matters.
Yeah.
It says you'll float too.
Yeah.
And I remember opening the box and then like just pissing my pants because I looked at it. I'm like, oh, greetings from Derry. And then I was like, I wonder what is that? No, no. So that made me shit my pants.
So on top of that, there was another like paper centric thing in there. They sent us a Polaroid photo.
We should take a photo and then insert photo
Yeah.
here of the actual Polaroid.
Josh, we're giving you work to do.
Sorry,
This Polaroid.
you can't see it now. Wow, looks like a normal Polaroid, right?
I know.
That's so spooky. But now we enhance using our
Zoom in.
technology.
See it?
See
right
that?
there?
Right there.
Now this could be either a photo of myself or you, Gab. So that's the power of editing.
Exactly. Right
that
here.
Polaroid, Josh, you can take your pick. Put one of us right here, and then zoom.
Enhance.
See the balloon?
Holy shit! Right.
That is scary, and I thought that was really cool because it's actually a photo that we have posted
On
of
social
ourselves
media.
on our own social media profiles. It has been captured, retaken, and processed into an actual Polaroid. Like
It's an Instax Polaroid
like
picture.
it's a legit Polaroid, but in the background there is a red balloon floating.
I pooped my pants
I
because
thought it
I
was
looked
really
at it and I'm like, it's a Polaroid of me. Why? And then I stopped. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And then the red balloons in the background, and then I threw it on the ground and I ran away. And I was just like, no, not dealing with this anymore.
Freaked me the shit out because it's in my bathroom, and I'm like, if the red balloon was there, then so was the clown. And there's all kinds of shit that goes on in my bathroom that I don't even want to like talk about.
Lactose intolerance.
Just all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. And that's in my bathroom. So I was like, ugh.
Mine was a picture of me sitting in Olympic Park after Josh and I had just been doing photos.
Yeah.
And it was me on this really long ramp that led out onto like
a pier.
Like a pier.
Yeah.
And it overlooks like water and stuff. And there's like, I remember there was no one around that day. And I was sitting there and I was like, man, this pier is really ominous. So there you go. What else we got in the scary box?
Wait. Oh shit, it's stuck. Okay.
Get it.
I got it.
Oh.
Boat.
That's
I'm waiting for rain.
So you can sail it down the
So I can
drains.
sail it down the street. Because we've got a drain down the bottom of the street that always floods.
That's creepy.
But it's got the SS. They use my full name.
Daniel.
The SS Daniel on it.
In the book, it's actually SS Georgie, and
Yeah.
Bill makes it for Georgie when Bill gets really sick. I think he's usually sick through a lot of things, and so he's sitting inside, and Georgie's all like, "Come play with me, Bill," and Bill's like, "I can't, so I'm gonna make you this boat. Go sail it." And then Georgie goes and sails it in crappy weather outside, in the gutters, and then eventually the boat goes down a drain. And that's where Georgie meets Pennywise for the first time. And Pennywise entices him. He's like, hey, bro, you dropped the fucking dollar!
I'm dropping everything.
He entices him to come over to the drain. And he's like, oh, Georgie, we've got stuff. You are just wrecking shit everywhere.
Keep going.
Entices Georgie to come over to the drain. And he's all like, oh, here you go. Here's your boat back. And then Georgie reaches in to come and get it. And then Pennywise rips his arm from his socket. And I remember in the book, it is this very vivid scene of like you hear about the ligaments that have been separated and it's just blood everywhere and like screaming. And I was like, oh, I gotta read the rest of this book now. Anyway, last thing, I think. The final thing.
If we count like the awesome box filling, shredded red and black paper.
Woohoo!
Yes.
This is my new
It's
toupee.
gonna be so much to clean up later. Shit. My favorite thing out of everything
Yeah, mine
was
too.
the wearable piece.
Yes. Now
Do you
you,
wanna-
can be
you can
Georgie.
put this on.
I'll put it on.
You should put that on. It's the raincoat that Georgie wears when he's out playing in the rain. And it's so cool. It comes with a hood. It's got the
got a
whole
large.
bit. I got a large because I was like, this shit better fit. And it needs to like, I need to be protected right here. Put the hood on. Don't stinge on the outfit. Put the hood on.
It's pointy.
Yep. No, chuck it on.
Make sure the white balance is good, and this is actually yellow and
Yeah,
not
yeah,
white.
yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
I don't want to get in trouble.
They've all drowned over there now anyway. It's fine. Excellent.
You'll float too.
Hold your boat.
You'll float too.
Fuck out of my house. Go
Okay,
play in the rain.
alright,
But yeah, that's awesome. So we got this little influencer pack. It came along. It's to promote the fact that that freaking movie is going to be seen by us this week, and it comes out on the 7th of September.
which is next week or something.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing an episode obviously dedicated to the review of it, but we are under embargo and we cannot say shit
Can't say
until that
anything,
date.
But all we can say is that we're actually really freaking excited.
I'm scared. I'm pissing my pants.
I cannot wait, and I know for a fact that both Josh and Chloe are kind of like iffy about what this movie is going to turn out like for them.
Maybe we should get
because they
them
think
to
it's gonna
review
be-
it.
Well, they won't think it's bad, but they're definitely scared about sitting in there, especially after the last movie we took them to.
Annabelle.
Yeah,
That was great.
that was good times right there. So that was good fun. I think it's going to be a great movie. I'm really, really, really looking forward to. Oh, there's a deflated red balloon in there as well, just for your
That didn't go as well as I
balloon
thought it would.
blowing fun.
Hmm.
It's going to be awesome.
Blowing.
It's got one of the kids from Stranger Things in there.
They've got a really good cast by the looks of things. The guy who's playing Pennywise looks amazing.
Yep.
I'm excited to see how it turns out.
I need to cosplay that character.
Pennywise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have facial hair.
I didn't throw that
And
very
so
well.
this is where I fight with myself about whether I lose that in
I
order
like
to
to
be
say
a
you to
clown.
grow a beard though.
Way
can't
too long,
grow.
man. I've been growing this forever.
Oh really?
Holy shit. I would get rid of it and just, give it all a go again. But, oh my God. And the fact that Josh goes for runs is now way more believable too.
All right, let's move right along. Coming up, we're going to talk about the new Death Note movie.
I've heard people think it sucks a bag of dicks.
You will find out soon. We're back, and we are talking about the Death Note movie that has just been released on Netflix that we touched on briefly not that long ago. Not with you, though. With Dan. Dan was sitting in the chair.
I wasn't here.
You're not Dan?
Dan was down there.
Dan was down there, actually. That was weird. He was like a floating head kind of
We
scenario.
got to buy a stool.
Yeah, we do. We need to
We're professionals here. We're
We
$1.
can almost buy a stool.
That's $1 towards our stool, or $1.30, as you guys so accurately pointed out.
I couldn't figure it out. Now I can't put it back up. I'm putting the dollar on the table. So we're talking about the next Netflix movie, the Death Note movie that just came out. Nice one. So,
Yeah.
tell us,
I've never seen Death Note as the anime,
Yeah.
and I didn't really know what it was about beyond being told that the Taylor Swift video for Bad Blood, was it?
Blank Space.
Blank Space, yeah. One of those was vaguely ripping off the feel of it.
It kind of was. I think I was the person who told you that.
Yeah, probably was.
Because I've got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name.
You're a Taylor Swift hater, so. But anyway, that's a total can of worms. We're not going down that path.
I want to go down that path and kick and scream and yell about how much I hate Taylor Swift, but I won't.
So lovely.
So you've never watched the anime, you've never read the manga.
No.
And so when I said we've got to sit down and watch this movie, what were your thoughts?
You basically gave me ever so slightly like a hint at the premise of it, and I went, you know what? That could be good. I'll give it a go. And I had an hour to kill, so we put it on, and it was not terrible. I mean, like, for somebody who has no idea what it was up against, stop jabbing up the mic.
I just
you
wanted
gremlin.
to hear the groaning in my throat against the microphone.
We'll get the third mic out, and you can just have it throat mic.
Like Ned from South Park. Continue. Tell me all about your thoughts and feelings.
My thoughts and feelings. Well, that's a can of worms in and of itself as well.
Shut up about your can of worms.
I thought it was not terrible without having any background or anything to judge it against, but definitely not great.
Yeah.
I found... do you want to explain briefly what Death Note is for anyone who doesn't know? Because I haven't covered that.
Death Note's about a dude who finds a book and is basically told by a death god that if he writes a name in this book, the person will die. And the kid that picks it up is, in the original series, is like, you know, he's super clever, he's cunning, he's really intelligent. He picks it up and he starts using the book as ways to kill, you know, as a way to kill, you know, corrupt politicians and cops and things like that. Like, he basically starts using the book for good, but then he goes a bit too far and people are like, wait a minute, is this person, you know, are they just? Are they doing the right thing? Are they doing the wrong thing? Are they playing God? And that's basically where the story goes. And it's thriller and it's thinky, you know what I mean? Like, you sit there and you're like, it's actually
you don't know
amazing.
which side you're on.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Was the thing. To begin with, I was on the side of the Death Note people.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't so sure. But
And-
it was, without wanting to spoil too much, although, you know, how many people are really going to watch it?
More than you think.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It was more the girl who drove me up the wall in it. There was way too much teen romance nonsense. It was like still a better love story than Twilight, but
Yep.
you know,
It kind of almost wasn't, in a way.
yeah, it was really just in there and like unnecessary.
I saw a tweet. Katiuska tweeted about it. She said she watched it and she said that 50 Shades was a better love story. And I was like, whoa, that's a pretty tall call, because that movie was shit as well. That book was crap. So, from somebody's perspective who's, you know, read the manga, watched the anime, I did when I was like 15-year-old weeb Gabby. I hated every second of this movie. Like, there were parts of it where Ryuk, for example, voiced by William Dafoe, was awesome. He looked so cool, and his voice was perfect, and he was sassy, you know, and he was basically the one true thing almost.
Yeah,
almost.
he nailed it.
Yeah.
From without knowing what that character was meant to be like, there was nothing about him that wasn't right for what you know are told that character is.
But
And-
Light and Mia, God, just I wanted to kill myself. I was so annoyed. I'm like, Light, shut the fuck up. Stop being such a whiny little bitch. Just get the notebook and start killing all the unjust motherfuckers in the world. And he's all like,
Yeah.
I love you, Mia. And she's like, I love you, Light Turner. And your last name's not even Yagami or whatever your last name is meant to be. My name's not actually Misa. It's Mia. And it's the dumbest shit ever. And oh my God.
What's going on?
It sums up how I feel pretty well. It drove me up the wall that it became a
Fixed.
love story, and it was never meant to be a love story in the anime. Like,
Yeah.
Misa is like
Yeah.
obsessed with Light, but it's like they took it too far and made it teen romancy, college football.
Was
She's
it a
a
bit
cheerleader.
Romeo and Juliet? You know, that whole thing where it's like a love story that, you know, ends up with a whole bunch of people dying.
Pretty much, it was meant to be.
I didn't think about that until now.
Gave me the shits anyway.
Yeah, I liked it for the first half, and then it sort of lost me, and it was like a half kind of like. It was, there were a lot of things that just irritated me about it, but I wanted to like it because it was an interesting concept.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but here's a question because the character L, in the
Yeah,
Netflix series, how did you like his character?
Loved it.
You liked L's character.
I liked him. Yeah, he was interesting, and I thought the actor, like, without knowing anything to judge it against,
Yeah.
I liked the way that character was acted.
That's
I liked
good. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it
I
was
can
like quirky
appreciate that.
weirdness to it.
He was a bit as somebody who's seen it, he
Yeah.
was a bit, he overreacted to a lot of things. In the manga, L is meant to be like this really calm, collected, thoughtful person. He sits on his chair in the weirdest ways and holds his phone like this all the time.
I see it as the line in Harry Potter. Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
yeah, exactly.
Dumbledore asked calmly.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? It's just like, that's
So I reckon
exactly
there
what
was a bit of that going on.
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm glad that I quite liked L in
Yeah,
this, but I was
yeah.
a bit annoyed that he was over the top frantic all the time. And that
Yeah.
chase scene, there was a chase scene.
Yeah,
I don't want to give it away.
They
Shoving
all right,
everybody out of the way, kicking
literally
things over.
everything. It was like the classic chase where they have to crash through a fruit cart in, you know, going down the streets.
Yeah.
It was like that, but on foot, and so they were just smashing everything.
It's just like,
everything.
I have to push everyone
And they ran through
over.
like so many weird places where it was like, this
Yeah.
doesn't make sense that all these places are tied together, but you're just running through places for the sake of smashing them.
And it's based in Seattle. I found
Was
that
it?
weird.
I wasn't paying enough attention.
It was based in
Oh,
Seattle.
something else I found weird. Australian song at the start, and there was an In Excess song midway through.
Yeah.
It was
Interesting,
I mean,
actually.
maybe it's because we're from Australia that I picked up those two. Maybe there were, you know, other songs during it that, you know, it
I was
wasn't
too
just
busy
an outlier.
grinding my teeth really
But
loud.
yeah, it was interesting because there was no reference as to why they were there.
Yeah.
They were just nice songs, so I like that.
It bothered me that it became a love story when it was meant to be a psychological, like,
Yeah.
whodunit crime
Yeah.
thriller kind of thing.
I think I'd like to see the anime because I like the concept, and I think I would like the story done correctly.
The deaths in it
Yeah.
were really gory in the Netflix
Yeah, they
series.
did not.
Just
They did
so you know,
not.
they don't hold back
Yeah.
on the death scenes, which is good.
Yeah, like
Josh was like, "Oh my
Bounce.
god," and I'm like, I suppose
Yeah.
that's how it should be. There should be less and more people getting like sliced the heck up and shit like that. I said heck. And I said
that's
fuck
where
like
you
40
draw the
times.
line. All right then. Well, do you know what I did like? They had a bit of a Stranger Things 80s kind of vibe going on. Like there was a lot of
I reckon they threw it in there last minute
for
because
sure.
they were
It was like
"Hey, people like
they
us."
probably threw it onto, you know, the concept and went, when do we want to set this time wise? 80s. Or, you know, I don't even know, it wasn't really set in the 80s, but it was like
It was a very nondescript time.
they did a lot of that where they've got all the tech. Jesus, just gonna hold that.
No more beers for you. Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was one of those, you know, where they have all the technology
Mm.
of the modern day, but the vibe of the 80s. So they had like a really 80s kind of synthy soundtrack in places, and a lot of that neon light kind of thing
There
going
was
on.
so much neon light crap everywhere, and
Because
what it
people
is,
like that right now.
it's because it's on every single person's Pinterest board. It's everybody's aesthetic right now on Tumblr and stuff like that. I love neons, and so I was looking at it. I'm like, at least it looks pretty. But that, yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of some of the neons in here. Dan, get more neons. Send us $1
People
to
love
give us
that.
more neons. People love neon shit. So there are good and bad points. I found way more bad stuff than good, but I know a lot more about the original story and the
Yeah.
characters and stuff like that. But as somebody who's never encountered those kinds of things, you felt that it was okay.
Oh, possible, but you know, you're not missing anything if you don't go and see it. But it's if you've got Netflix, it's free anyway. Maybe give it a watch. You can always press stop.
Give it a rating. Ready? Are you gonna out of 10?
All right.
Just say when.
Am I even going to need two hands for that? Like,
let's meet halfway.
That was a spoiler putting the beer
I'll start
down.
up here, and you meet in the middle and Liverpool.
All right. Wait, no,
if you could give it a rating out of 10, what would you give it?
Well, maybe a 6 if I was being generous. Maybe 6.5. I don't. Well, not being generous. No, because there are utter turds out there that deserve. I don't know. It was definitely very mediocre. Nothing special, but if it was enjoyable. If you want to go into it and not hate it, if you're not just looking to pick holes in it, then you could probably have a nice hour and a half.
Yeah.
Just watching it.
I wanted to hate it. I sat
But
down and
maybe
I
go
said,
see
I'm
the
going to
anime.
hate this shit. Yeah, go watch the
I'm
anime.
going to go and watch it now because
Good.
I like the Netflix thing enough that I think the concept was good.
Yes. So now you'll go back and watch the anime like it should be, and then we'll
Yeah.
never talk about the Netflix original ever again.
The what now?
Let's wait for that dick drawing thing to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
that's
see
serious.
that's going to be a solid 10.
That's something I can
That
get
that
behind.
could be an 11.
I could have that get behind me too. Get it? 'Cause it's all about dicks. Anyway, I feel like
it was a boner joke.
high five. Don't high five me. We're so white. Nailed it. All right. I feel like that's all we have time for. Unless you have anything interesting that you want to talk about. You didn't do anything interesting this week? No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Cool shirt, by the way.
Oh,
it's
thank you.
very appropriate for you.
I do like me.
That's.
I think Chloe's about to shoot me with something.
Do it, Chloe. Do it. Throw something at him. It's just an elastic. It's an elastic band.
Lucky she's a terrible shot.
No, she isn't. She's going to get up and deck you. She plays volleyball. All right. I think that's all we have time for. Josh, do you want to sign us off?
Alrighty. I hope
Such a good job.
I did without any interruption from anybody at all.
You gave so many blowjobs last week because of that.
All right, and on that note, I think it's time to end. Thank you for watching the Boneyard Arcade podcast. If you liked it, maybe subscribe, and if you think your friends would like it, maybe share it to them. And if you want us to have a third stool, send us $1. And if you don't, then tell us why you don't on social media.
Don't tell
At these
us.
lovely tags here.
I don't give a shit if you don't like it. I only give a shit if you love it.
Yeah, tell us why you love us. Our egos aren't inflated enough.
Yours isn't inflated.
I'm perfect. It's hard to be modest.
Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Ciao, bunga.